Hello again, dear friends, followers, and also channel members. Welcome on board again, BoomerangSimPilot channel, and today, as a continuation of how to set up the MCDU for departure, I will go through the setup of the MCDU for arrival based on recommendation by Airbus. Today we are on board Airbus A321. I paused the simulator already, and Turkish 1 Quebec Lima is our call sign on board this beautiful Airbus A321 with the registration Tango Charlie Juliet Romeo Fox from Lima Tango Charlie Golf Trabzon Airport toward our destination Lima Tango Bravo Romeo, which is Bursa Yenişehir Airport, which is located at the west part of the Turkey. Right now we are cruising at an altitude of 34,000 feet, and time to go to how we going for set up our MCDU for arrival. First of all, we are going to a note and also a pattern which recommended by Airbus from the Flight Crew Technique Manual, or FCTM, of Airbus A320 family, in a section of procedure, normal procedure, standard operating procedure, with the title of approach preparation, which is from the part of descent preparation. According to this explanation and also description, the flight crew should obtain at least information for landing, weather, runway state, braking action, and any other item at least 15 minutes prior to descent. The flight crew should check the landing performance as same as approach speed, landing distance, and the pilot flying should program the FMGS for the descent and arrival. The fuel prediction are accurate if the flight plan is correctly entered in terms of arrival, go around, and also alternate routing. The pilot flying should program the FMGS applying the following sequence. You can see based on yellow line, the Airbus is offering you a pattern for how to prepare your MCDU for arrival. Some airliners are introduced this pattern as a camelback pattern. Most of them call this pattern as a hat pattern, but regardless of the name of the pattern, Airbus recommended that you should start from the primary flight plan, go through the roadmap page, progress, performance, fuel prediction, and finally will terminate the preparation into the secondary flight plan page. Let's jump into the destination airport diagram and charts and go through the MCDU to set up according to Airbus recommendation the MCDU. For the flight plan, I inserted the star Camel 1 hotel arrival based on chart 10-2 alpha, which is started from Camel down to Kesev, which will join us the ILS Zulu for runway 25 right from Kesev, as you see. And I put this star and also approach in the MCDU, and also I checked already everything are okay and goes as expected, but I will go through the fixed info page. I insert Lima Tango Bravo Romeo 25 right, which is a landing runway. I will insert 250 and 070 here. You can see the runway heading is 250 and also 070, which I inserted, and also the MSA is based on the Bravo Romeo Yankee VOR with the frequency 115.3, and as a next fixed info I insert Bravo Romeo Yankee with the frequency 115.3, which is almost 177 nautical mile ahead us, and with the radius distance of 25 nautical mile around the Bravo Romeo Yankee VOR. That's completed for the flight plan page, and anything else about the misapproach and also routing from Lima Tango Bravo Romeo runway 25 right to our alternate airport, which is Lima Tango Bravo Juliet, which is Izmir Adnan Menderes Airport, is inserted, and everything about the primary flight plan, flight plan is correct. For the radio nav page, I insert Bravo Romeo Yankee. Already I checked Bravo Romeo Yankee again for the right side, and for the course we can insert the VR Zulu or NDB Zulu runway 25 right with the final course 250. I insert again 250. We have two choices. May left this course brackets blank and do not insert anything, and you can insert the final course for a VOR approach based on Bravo Romeo Yankee for this option and also section of the nav page. The next item is check the LS identification and also frequency. India Yankee Echo November with the frequency 108.50, which we'll check here. India Yankee Echo November 108.5 with the final course 250 and the glide slope angle of 3 degrees, which is checked. Final course is 248. Maximum is observed here between 248 and 250, which is acceptable, and also the NDB is Bravo Romeo Yankee with the frequency 352. Bravo Romeo Yankee, I insert 352 is correct. Bravo Romeo Yankee on the right side, and 352 is correct. For the progress page, I insert Lima Tango Bravo Romeo 25 right, and for the performance I will go for insert some items. I refresh the METAR. For the METAR today, wind is variable 01, and rest of the weather that you see with the QNH 1012, and also the landing weight will be almost about rounded up to 77 tons, and landing distance as well as landing distance required, and also factor landing distance is enough for our landing. QNH 1012 with a temperature of 23, wind variable 1 knot. I left for this, and transition level is based on chart by ATC, which is almost fly level 135, and the minimum is 959. One, 3, 5, and 9er 5-9 as a minimum. Okay, config full is preferred, and the runway elevation is almost 749, which I rounded it up to 800 feet. I insert 1600 as a thrust reduction, and also due to mountainous area around the aerodrome, I prefer to insert 3800 as an acceleration altitude. Engine out acceleration will be 2300 feet, which is almost 1500 feet AGL. The performance page is completed. Also fuel prediction, we expected extra 1700 kilograms with a time of 52 minutes. And for the secondary flight plan, I copy active the primary, but revise the secondary flight plan for NDB Bravo to runway 07 left based on Camel 1 Echo with Bravo Romeo Yankee transition. And we check that after Camel based on Camel 1 Echo directly toward over Bravo Romeo Yankee, and finally for VOR or NDB Bravo, which I selected NDB Bravo. Upon reaching the Bravo Romeo Yankee, we will enter the hold, and then after exit the hold toward 10 mile out of Bravo Romeo Yankee, and finally via left turn proceeding for final runway 07 left on course 068, but the matter is straight in, not authorized, that we should do any other visual maneuvers based on circling approach maneuvers, that we will cover these maneuvers within next videos when we will go through the circling approach maneuvers. Okay, the secondary flight plan is also completed, and for the performance page of secondary everything is okay, but for the minimum I insert the minimum of circle to land, which is almost not based on a CDFA. For Cat Charlie 3000 is the minimum, which I inserted here, and for the thrust reduction acceleration is okay, although the airport elevation is difference between the runway elevation of runway 25 right, but we rounded it to 800. The other item in the flight primary flight plan is after top of descent, for example, to Kerr, or maybe here. I am going to put 240 at 1000 feet and revise the descent speed limit to 240 at 1000 feet and insert. Okay, revised, and that's okay to finish the setup of the MCDU based on recommendation by Airbus according to HAT or Camelback, which some airliners called it. Thank you very much for joining me today on board Turkish 1 Quebec Lima toward Bursa Yenişehir airport, and also thank you very much for subscribe the channel and hit the bell for remember you for the upcoming next videos. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride on board BoomerangSimPilot channel. See you soon on the next videos. Thank you and see you.